Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. It's finally time to start playing Blackbeard. So this guy's been on a tear lately. The CS results, second, first, second, ridiculous. Took a while for people to get used to this leader, but people have finally worked him out. So this is the list that got top 4 at the event last weekend. I've swapped one stage for a Mancherry because I really liked the Mancherry that the other guy was playing. It came up pretty clutch. I also really like this VV trigger blocker. This has saved me in quite a few games just coming out of life. It's really nice. I gotta respect it. You will see some play mistakes. I'm still learning this deck. I wanted to get a video up early so you can maybe help me identify my mistakes. There's a few games that I had to cut out or I just forgot to use leader effects. So a bit of a skill issue there, but it is what it is. He's a lot of fun. It's not very fun to play into, I think, because you're mostly just playing vanillas. But yeah, these combos are really cool. So I'll go over the cards very briefly. If you don't want to hear this, you can just skip to the games. There's timestamps all along the video. The Boon is not a Blackbeard pirate, but he does give -4 when you tap him. Card's really good. If you have to deal with a lot of 5 costs into things like Purple Luffy with Sangoro, this is nice to see. Mancherry is just a one-of. It can grab back any of your 3 to 5 cost black characters. So you can grab VV if you need a blocker, grab Laboon, grab Jesus, grab Van Augur. You can grab a 2k, I guess. That's about it, but it's a pretty good card. It's a pretty good card. Just as a one-off, not too crazy. It does reduce your trash, which is not ideal for Jesus, but it's fine. Got 4 Van Augur. He is a Blackbeard pirate, and you can tap him just like Laboon. He gives -3, but on KO, he draws a card. If you're dealing with 4s, this is your ideal combo with Doc Q, who we'll go over next. Because Laboon doesn't give you a card when he dies, Van Augur does, and Doc Q is the other combo piece that does. So this is Doc Q. What he does, you can rest him to pop a 1. Really nice. In combination with Van Augur, you pop a 4. In combination with Laboon, you pop a 5. You can also use Stronger. He's like a Tsuru with extra steps. And when Doc Q dies, which he will die, he has no power, you get to draw a card to replenish your hand. For Jesus, this is like your mid-range bruiser of the deck. He can't be KO'd by effects, which is really nice. Your opponent doesn't have an on play, so it's really hard to get rid of this guy unless you're using an event. And then events that KO, like Finger Gun, can't get rid of him. So what can get rid of him? Well, this card, it says Liberation. I'll call it Liberation. It's actually called Black Hole, I believe. That can get rid of him because it negates his effects. Red Rock and Raging Tiger can get rid of him. But Doffy's not playing a ton of events right now. So this card mostly just sticks, and he just gets bigger when your trash gets bigger. And your trash will get bigger, because your characters are dying. You've got Joma Kingdom, basically, for Blackbeard Pirates. This is a brand new search, but for Blackbeard Pirates. And your leader effect makes you trash cards. 3 Shiryu. This card stinks, but it's a Blackbeard Pirate 2k that you can search. I've never played this card. When attacking is not very good. But it's fine, it's here. This is often just a leader effect target. But it's also a 2k. This is the better of the 2 2ks, but honestly, you're not countering much with this deck. But this is a Blackbeard pirate, and if you activate main, you can trash a card and trash Stronger, and they give -2 cost. Like I say, it's a Tsuru with extra steps. It gives you a cycle. It's fine. This is the main reason to play this deck. This guy's nuts. Once you get to 10, you generally just try and chain these. It's a 10-12 blocker. Nothing's attacking over this. And you activate main. If your leader is Blackbeard, they did leader lock this, thankfully. And if this character was played this turn, you negate your opponent's leader effects, which is useful into things like Shanks, negating the -1. Against Enel, it negates their life gain. Against Nami, it negates their win the game effect, which is funny. And if this leader was played this turn, you negate the leader effect, and then you choose a character, you negate their effects until the end of your opponent's next turn, and they also can't attack. So if they've got just one dude on the board, which is ideally what you want to keep them limited to, you want to keep them limited down to one guy, you present this massive blocker, negate whatever their leader effect does, negate the character's effect, and also that character can't attack, and then you just block their leader swing, unless it's bigger than 12. But if it's bigger than 12, they're not playing anything. And generally they're going to want to play a guy This just buys you a whole turn whilst developing a 10-12, basically. This card's nuts. Lafitte is like a green searcher. You tap him to search top 5 for Blackbeard Pirates. They had to do it this way because you can't have on plays. But this also acts as a blocker, which is pretty nice. Your opponent wants to get rid of this. Vivi is my tech of choice. This has just trigger. Play this card. It's like the Brûlé blocker from yellow. Card's really good. 3-cost blocker is fine. It's a shame he's not searchable. A lot of people, or she's not searchable. A lot of people are playing Vasco Shot instead, who's just a 2/2 blocker that's Blackbeard Pirates. Obviously, that card is searchable and costs less. Also has more power, but that doesn't really matter. But the trigger on this card is so good. I've had this trigger out of life so many times. It's just nuts. It's nuts. And really hard to interact with these low-cost blockers because your opponent doesn't have any on plays. Finger Gun is really nice if you're dealing with 5 costs. This is the better of your 2 KO events. Also trashes 2 cards, which is nice for your Jesus, powers him up. Obviously you don't want to trash your Blackbeards, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to take the gamble. You can also combine this with Laboon to kill a 9, or Van Augur to kill an 8, which is pretty cool. We've gone over this. This is a 4-cost KO event that negates the effect of a character and then KOs them. So this gets around Borsellino's effect. This gets around Burgess's effect. Gets around like any effect that increase their cost. I don't know. Jack. You can negate Jack's effect, which is pretty cool. And then you've got 3 of the Hachinosu. This is Joma Kingdom for Blackbeard. Pretty good. Gives you that cycle. Makes the deck so much more consistent. So, got quite a few gamers here. I'm probably going to do another video on Blackbeard tomorrow. I've recorded quite a lot of footage for this guy. And people have been asking for Blackbeard for ages. If you're not enjoying it, let me know. I'll happily play a different deck tomorrow. We'll see how we go. But let me know what you think of Blackbeard. I apologise in advance for the misplays. But we're learning here. You can learn with me. Watch me struggle to work out Blackbeard. Without any further yapping, let's get into the video. Got another game against Black Purple Luffy. See what he chooses to go on the turn order. He's going to go first. I quite like this. We've got Liberation. That's quite nice. We'll go with the Keep on this one. We can do Lafitte on 1. Or on 2, rather. He does have the Law, regrettably, so we'll probably go with Doc Q on 2. He gets a Sanji off of that. Don't really care about him. Yep, we'll go with Doc Q. Get rid of that. And then we'll trash Stronger. End the turn. No leader effects for him. See what he wants to do with 3. Probably just play out Zoro. Leaves the Doc Q though. Wonderful. That will definitely allow you to have that. Uso Hachi. Okay. How scared am I of that? Not very. An attack in 5 on 5. I think we'll go with... Should we just get the Jesus on the board, right? Yeah, we can just get the Jesus on the board. Yeah, we'll get Jesus down. And we'll trash Vivi. End the turn. If you want to attack with Uso Hachi, buddy, you can by all means. Yep, looks like he does. We'll honestly just let him have it. We'll let him have 2 lives here. It's fine. And 5 again, we could probably counter this one. We'll give him the feet. And you can play out Zoro for 3. Yep, very nice. So we'll go 5 into 3. Van Augur. Van Augur, minus down here. Dot Q, get rid of that. 1 for This Is My Age. We'll grab Blackbeard. And then we'll trash Hachinosu. End the turn. Not going to attack with Burgess. Not yet. Once he's at 7k, I'm happy to swing, because then that's quite an investment for him to attack back into it. Yep, take that. No trigger. We do get the Laboon. This is really good. We can actually go double Dot Q. Double Van Augur. And clear the Sanji. Which is very nice. Minus 3 there. Minus 3 there. Get rid of that. Probably just trash the Liberation at this point. We might as well just leave Jesus standing up again. We'll attach all the Don. Attack him, get him down to 2. Yep, very nice. Getting him down to 2, always good. We're going to be at 10 next turn, so we can start teaching. We'll take this one. No trigger needed. That can be a nice leader effect target. Yep, Monkey D. Luffy is fine. So we'll go 5, 6, 6, 7. How many cards in trash? 8. We'll trash the finger gun? Yeah, we'll trash the finger gun now. We could actually remove this. 3. Yeah, we need to play Laboon, but we could remove this. It's kind of funny. And then we're safer for the teachers. I actually quite like it. I do quite like it. -4. -3. -3. Get rid of that. We can just pile everything on, deal another damage. Yeah, he's in a tricky spot. He is in a tricky spot. He can get us down to 0 potentially here and play a dude, but he's not dealing with this board. We can just... I'll give him the Laboon here, that's fine. This board is ridiculous. Like, he's got 1 life. We're just presenting lethal. There's Zoro, there's Bon Clay, very nice. 3 up for triple Gum Gum Giant. There's no way. There ain't no way. But either way, we can play around it. We'll go -3 on the Bon Clay. KO the Bon Clay. Then we'll go attack him for 5. Attack in for 5. And then trash. Attack in for 6. Gonna go with the first Gum Gum Giant. Very nice. Trashing a Nika. Yep, Nika not gonna do anything for you here. We'll trash Shiryu. And then we'll deploy Blackbeard over the top of Doc Q. Do this. Nullify. Can't attack. Which buffs Doc Q by 1 more K. Do 8 on 5. He can do another Gum Gum Giant if he wants. Gonna take. Go to 0. And we just win now. There's no coming back from this. There's no rushers that don't need their on-plays, like we said before. Nika needs his on-play. You can do this all you want. Frankie, he's blockering up. Okay. Yeah, and that's the game. GG's. Got a game next against Shanks. I'm going first. This is okay. It's not crazy. We'll give it a go. Definitely let him have his on-plays on 2. If he wants to play out Uta, that's fine. So from this turn, we'll probably not give him on-plays. Think we'll just drop the Doc Q here. So we'll swing him for 6. Drop the Doc Q and get rid of one of these Laboons for the leader effect. Although, what is he going to play on for that has an on-play? Like nothing, right? No, I can't think of an on-play that he has on 4. Watch me get baited. It's either like Zoro or Shiraya or something like that usually. We'll just drop the Doc Q and end the turn. He gave us a -1 on a Ben Beckman. That's fine. I think letting him have on-plays this turn is okay. We'll go Resolve here. No trigger. If he drops Zoro, yeah, it's Zoro. That's fine. Zoro is fine. 6 into 5. We'll give him Shiryu. I don't want to go down 2 lives this quickly. We do get the Jesus. That's quite nice. I think we'll go with Van Auger here. So we'll noob check him. He can obviously just leader effect this, but we'll do it once. We'll see if he gives us a card for no reason. Nope. Very smart. We'll go with Van Auger. Van Auger minus here. Dot Q. KO this. End the turn. Oh, I forgot to leader effect. It's fine. They don't have it. Yazov's fine. 7 into 6. Yeah, you can have that. That's fine. We got the boon this turn. Got the This Is My Age. That's quite good. We'll do that first. Grab a Blackbeard. We're on odds, so it's not as great. Next turn, maybe do a Jesus. But yeah, this turn definitely going to be Laboon. plus dot Q to get rid of that. That's 4, so we can swing in for 7. And then we will remember to use the leader effect this turn. We'll get rid of probably the boon. I don't know. The boon, tap him, minus this down. He gave us another Suke. He's still at 5 life. That's not my favourite. And then we'll trash. Do you want to get rid of Man-Sherry? We're going to 9. Man-Sherry might be okay next turn. To recur something like a Laboon. We'll get rid of Laboon. Yeah, 8 is when they're on play start to get really good. Things like Ben Beckman. Yeah, Dragon also exists, but it's just 9. 9 into 5. Yep, you can have that. He should probably swing into dot Q here. He doesn't. We'll take. Yep, no trigger there. So we get Finger Gun. Finger Gun's okay. So what could we do? We could do 2, 4. No, we're not quite there on that. I think we'll look to drop one of these Jesus and a Vivi. We're not be able to remove anything. So we're going to drop Jesus Vivi. That's 7. We could do Man-Sherry. Do I want to do that? Not overly. Yeah, not overly. I think we'll just go with 7 from leader. Deploy Jesus. Deploy Vivi. Leader effect. We'll get rid of Finger Gun. I don't think he has any really relevant 5 costs. The Yasop's gone. And Lucky Roo is a 4 cost that we might like to negate. We're going to go 5 on 5. We'll go no blocker. I'll give him Man-Sherry. I'm going to assume this is going to be a... Okay, it's a Hongo. It's interesting. And a Yasop. Okay. Got a Hongo and a Yasop. We'll go... Okay, we'll take this one. Another one of these triggers. That's not a very good trigger. But it's fine. So we could go with Van Auger and dot Q to get rid of Hongo. Liberation can also get rid of Hongo. Van Auger plus Liberation gets rid of Yasop. I think I just want to get this big Blackbeard on the board. So we'll go... We'll attack him 5. He does have 2 up for the counter event, maybe. If you want to just take out BV, it's not the end of the world. I think we'll not swing again, just in fear of that counter event. We'll go with the Blackbeard. Nullify him. This can't attack. And then we'll trash Liberation. End the turn. Do need to see more Blackbeards, otherwise we're going to be in a tricky spot here. He does have 3 dudes, and there's a dragon. It's not looking good, not looking good. I think I made a couple of mistakes in this one. We'll use the trigger on that, go to Hongo. 1 less attack for us to have to deal with. Then we'll block with these next 2 hits. And this 9 will just block with Vivi. Got to play around Roger, of course. So we do get Laboon. Laboon's not bad. Just going to struggle to deal with this. He's got a lot of guys. He's got a lot of guys. Let's attack Jesus into Yasop, see what he does. Okay, I'm going to minus down and give it 2k. So we can go Laboon Liberation to get rid of one of these dragons. This can get rid of the other one. Then we have 2 Don to swing into the Yasop. It's okay. Go 7 into 6. He does have 2 1Ks. That's not what we wanted. We'll go Laboon. Minus here. Liberation. Get rid of that. Blackbeard. Get rid of that. I've got to give him the on plays, though. It's not a good situation. We're really relying on a VV blocker, basically, coming out of this last life. If he doesn't win this turn, we're in an okay spot. We'll give him Van Auger here. He can obviously still have a big 10 cost rusher. We have to take that one. Oh, don't be Roger. Don't be Roger. Please don't be Roger. Be Shanks. Shanks is fine. Be Shanks. It's Roger, isn't it? It's got to be Roger. It's got to be Roger. It's Uta. Uta gets Lucky Roo. Lucky Roo comes down. Okay. So how do we deal with this here? So we've still got the VV, which is nice. If we attack, so we have to play Blackbeard, negate Lucky Roo. What am I thinking here? So if we can go Laboon.Q, get rid of Yasop, or .Q can just get rid of Uta. I think I prefer that. Yeah, we'll get rid of Uta. I'll play Blackbeard over the top of .Q. Use this. Nullify. Nullify, can't attack. Then we go 9 into Yasop, because we've got to clear this. This can't block. Then we go 5, 5, 12. And we just hope he doesn't get Roger. If he gets Roger, it is what it is. Do we just leave this up? Yeah, we leave this up. And we trash this. So we can't use on plays. This can't attack. This can attack. And we can block it with Blackbeard or VV. Next turn, we just pretty much win. We've got Jesus, Double Teach, Leader, Laboon. There's the Shanks. The Shanks is here. I'll just block with VV. And block that there. We get .Q. So this can't KO anything except Laboon. So we just attack with Laboon first, right? So normally you attack 6. So I'm going to attack 8 with Laboon. Because that's 3 over after leader effect. If he uses leader effect, it makes our life easier. We'll see what he does here. He does leader effect. Goes 2-1. Okay. Okay. How many are in trash? 19. So we attack with leader next for 7. We need all of these to go through. 7's guaranteed life or block. Then we trash this just to buff the Jesus. We go 9, that's guaranteed life or block. Then we go 11, which is guaranteed life or block. And then we go final hit with this after it blocks. Really close one there. Absolutely bailed out by that VV trigger, can't lie. That was really lucky. I potentially made a couple of slight mistakes in the early game, definitely. Probably should have used leader effect going into the Yasop turn. But you could argue on 6 the Yasop effect isn't that impactful. We were lucky he didn't have Roger, but Roger's like a 1 or 2 unsearchable card, so it's not that likely that he has it there. I would suspect the last card in his hand was that Shanks on the turn before he took all these lives. But hey, it is what it is. You gotta get a bit lucky sometimes. Okay, got a game against Doffy. He goes first, plays the Sengoku, grabs a 2k Croc. We're gonna go with the This Is My Age first. We're gonna grab a .Q here, definitely. Then we'll go with Hachinosu, Trash the Mancherry. Yeah, Trash the Mancherry. We get a Van Auger, that's quite nice. And then we'll go Leader Effect, Trashing. Probably don't need 2 Laboons, especially with the Van Auger now. And we'll end the turn. See what he plays out. No one plays. So he can just do 7 and YOLO his leader effect. We'll see what he hits. Yep. Law. No one play for that. We'll take that one. We can use that. That's pretty good. Get rid of Law. Saves us some Don there. So we can play out Laboon here, which is pretty nice. We'll do this. Get rid of 1 Laboon. Grab a... We could go with Lafitte and .Q actually. I quite like that. Yeah, we'll grab Lafitte. Create a distraction for him. Lafitte. And this. There's all the Phoebes. I guess we're getting This Is My Age. We'll trash that for leader effect here, I think. We can play out Doc Q. I should have attacked him for 5 first. This is a mistake, because he could get Raging Tiger trigger. But it is what it is. If he gets it, then it's my fault, I guess. We'll Doc Q here, just get rid of the Sengoku, stop the Sengoku attacking Lafitte. So yeah, I made a pretty big mistake here. This order of operations is terrible. I'm very new to Blackbeard. Thankfully, we don't get a trigger. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll trash. We're going to 6. I like keeping the This Is My Age. We'll get rid of Laboon. He doesn't play any 5s anyway, so Van Auger's just better. It's harder to attack into, and he gets the card when he goes down, which is fine. 2 for Teach. Don't love seeing this guy. This guy's very good in this matchup. Guarantees the stack. Always nice to see. Gonna go 9 where? 9 to Lafitte. Play out Moria. Yep, you can have that. That's no problem. So we at least do get to keep the Doc Q. So we can go 6 at Moria. If he wants to give me a 2k here, he does. In that case, that's fine. We'll go Van Auger. Minus this down. Doc Q. Get rid of that. Do you want to get rid of any of these? I'm happy to get rid of the This Is My Age. We can... I'll grab a... I think we're just going to trash whatever we grab here. None of these are thrilling me. So we'll just grab a Shiryu. Keep the others in the deck. Trash, Shiryu, end the turn. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Probably play out something for 4. And then swing big, maybe into Van Auger. But that'll get us a card, so it's not too bad. Whatever he swings into here at least gets us a card. The Lafitte was the one card that didn't immediately draw us a card by dying, which is fine, but we are starving for resources here. We do have Liberation, we can get rid of something for free. If these survive by some miracle, we can get rid of 2 things for free. But yeah, really going to depend what he does. Goes with the Jozu, no one play effect there. If Van Auger survives, we'll see where this 7 goes. 7 into Van Auger. Unfortunately, we can't save that because we only have 1k. So we'll resolve that. We do get a stronger 2k. It's not too bad. Yep, can't do anything about that. We get a Doc Q there. So we can do Liberation to get rid of Law. We can do attack into the Teach. We can't clear this Jozu though, which is not great. We'll start... we can do Hachinosu first. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll get rid of Shiryu. Grabbing... Does Van Auger help? Van Auger plus Doc Q clears Law. Doesn't really help. Gets guys on the board though, which is quite nice. Probably better than Liberation. Yeah, we'll grab the Van Auger here. We'll go 6 into Teach. Hopefully this dies. Really need this to die. He has double 2s, that's a little rough. Does have double 2s by the looks of it. That's not great. Can we do anything better? We could do Stronger with Doc Q and then play out Liberation. That clears both, right? That's not too bad. We'll go with that. Deploy. Action. Trash. Doc Q. With -2 here. Then we'll go with the Doc Q. Get rid of that. Then we'll go with Liberation. And then we'll trash Jesus to turn off his on plays. That's not too bad. We still got the Jozu, which is not ideal, but he's down to 3 cards, which is pretty rough. Hopefully we can start drawing our big Blackbeards. We are going to 10. Don't think we've seen any at all so far. So there's a decent chance we draw into some either off a life, which will probably take 1, or the Hachinosu. He's also potentially going to run out of dudes to play, which is not ideal for him. 7 into Doc Q. Whiff on the leader effect. You love to see it. We'll resolve that. We get a Jesus off the top. He's okay. He's fine. How many Doc Qs have we gone through? We've gone through 1, 2, 3. I think that's all of them. I'm trying to check my trash, sir. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's all the Doc Qs. We've seen 1 Blackbeard. I missed that. We'll take this. Sequencing issue. Should have done that before you, dude. Oh, we milled the last Doc Q, though, and he concedes. I don't think the trigger was too impactful. What will we see off the next 3? VV, Liberation. I think the Blackbeard is the 3rd card, so we might have got a Blackbeard that turn off the Hachinosu, which is quite nice. We'd have been able to deny the Jozu from attacking. Swing him for 5, get him to 3. I think we're in a good spot, even without the trigger there, but it certainly helps, and it's his fault for not playing around it. Got a game up next against Red Purple Luffy. We're going 2nd. Not loving that. Not loving that either, but it's okay. We'll go... What do they do on 3? They usually play Zorojuro, right? They don't have a 3-cost ramp option, so we can let him have his leader effects for 1 turn. His on-play effects, sorry. We'll just trash Shiryu. It looks like we're grabbing Jesus. We'll just end the turn. Nothing crazy there, but we got the stage down. Always nice. Take that. No trigger. Now we do get the Jesus. There's Zorojuro. That's fine. I think we'll just remove that. Trash one of these Jesuses for the... I guess we can trash one of the Jesuses for this. We'll go to Stronger. We'll just cycle more. Yep, and then we'll trash Shiryu. And then we'll just get rid of this. End the turn. No point swinging 5 on 6. It won't work. No one plays from here is a bit awkward. Does have obviously Bong play, but Bong play won't ramp a bit on, which isn't great. We do need to get some of our removal cards soon. Love to see things like Van Auger.Q, the boon. Even just a finger gun next turn would be pretty okay on my books. Yeah, there's the Bong play. Doesn't ramp, but does become the same power as one of our dudes, which is slightly annoying. Can't do anything about that. We do get the boon, so if we can find .Q here, then never mind. My prayers have been answered. So we'll go with the boon, rest him, go with .Q, rest him, and then we'll trash Jesus, end the turn. I think we want to keep the last Jesus. He's on 7, can ramp next turn with his leader effect. Gonna swing 8 into Laboon, maybe? Yep, you can have that. That's no problem. Not defending that. And 5 for Sangoro. We can do Finger Gun and Jesus Burgess here. Or we can do Finger Gun Lafitte. I like the Lafitte, I think. Yeah, we'll go Finger Gun there. What do we mill? Unfortunately, a Blackbeard. We do in the stage as well. We'll deploy this. Look at the top. 5. Go for... If you don't want that, we'll go for a Van Auger. I think I'll cycle out the Stronger. Grab a Blackbeard, definitely. Then we'll attack him for 7. Probably take this. They like to take the first one. He doesn't. Never mind. We'll trash Van Orga. No leader. No on play effects. Going to 9. So if you've got Whitebeard, that won't do anything. We can start dropping teachers next turn, which is pretty good. This Luffy is like a pseudo blocker because if on the off chance we don't have teach, he wants to clear the Luffy. I think it's correct to not worry about Luffy and just go face here. If we're using Luffy, we're not using Tengo's Blackbeard. Six into 5. Yep. We'll use the trigger there. Definitely. That is a great trigger. This is my age. He drops 2 dudes. 2 dudes is always annoying, but at least we've got VV. Not being able to attack into his leader is really debilitating in this matchup. I'll tell you that for free. So we'll just trash the This Is My Age here, I think. Let's cycle it out, see what we get. Nothing great. Nothing great. If I got like a Van Orga there or a Liberation, might have not Blackbearded this turn. But I think we'll just grab Stronger here. Yep. Trash the Stronger, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately. Deploy this, nullify, activate main, nullify, can't attack, end the turn. He's got 2 attacks. I'll take one and block the other. You have to always fear Roger with this deck. Unfortunately, Roger is a pretty good card. Having the VV on board is really nice. That is very nice. I think we've got one more. Yeah, we've got access to one more Blackbeard. Unless I bottom decked it and forgot. But we've cycled quite a bit. There's a good chance we get back to it. 7. So he has 9 Don left. We'll go no blocker on this one and take. May as well use that. Grab a Liberation is quite nice. I don't know why Jesus just appeared there. He goes with a whole bunch of guys. Interesting. That's not great for us. What can we remove? We can do Laboon.Q to remove 1. We can do Jesus Burgess to remove... we can do Liberation to remove another. It's not too bad. I don't hate doing that this turn. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll do Laboon. Rest him. Minus down one of the 5 costs. .Q, get rid of that. Then we'll go 4 for Liberation. Get rid of Bentham. Then we'll go Lafitte search first. What do we got here? Probably gonna have to trash the Jesus here. So we'll take Liberation. Back in for 6. He'll definitely take this here. And then we'll trash Jesus and the turn. We've got 2 blockers here. It's fine. He's running low on cards. He's also running low on life. We are arguing lethal next turn. 7 into 5. We'll just go no. Just keep it simple on that one. He wants to pile all his Don on and attack Teach, and we've got VV as a blocker. That will be a grave mistake. They can play Diablo Jambe. You have to beware that. So this next hit, if he's smart, he'd attack like 6, 7 here into life. Because we have to play around Diablo Jambe, right? Yep, you can have that. You got Laboon all day, buddy. That's a mistake. That is a mistake. 6 worse, 6 6 life. Can I afford to go down to 0? 6 life. 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 6 li Next turn, our lethal's so bad next turn. We don't have lethal next turn. We have to play around Jambo. We got to give him VV there. It's not great, but it is what it is. Hopefully this isn't two dudes. Looks like it is though. You hate to see it. You hate to see that. We do get a VV. That's not too bad. He has no Don up. If we assume this is guaranteed, what do we got? It's terrible. It's like 8, 12. There's no way that works. There's no way. What else can we do? We can do Liberation to remove the Bonclay. We can play out VV as a blocker. We can attack into one of these and maybe clear it. This can clear the other one. He has 2 swings with VV blocker. Struggling to know what to do here. I'm struggling. Do we ever trash the Blackbeard with Hachinosu? Or do we just play the Blackbeard? Not being able to attack into him is really annoying. It's really annoying. We could get a search with Lafitte. We clear both of these. And this. It's a big if. We're still in a bad spot. Is the thing. He's got 2 swings, and if he has Jambe, I guess it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to trash Blackbeard to stop on plays, I think, which I don't love. And do 12 on 6. This is guaranteed. Yeah, we're gonna have to play it this way. It's not great. I think we do 8. We forego the Lafitte search. It's fine. Attack 8 on 6. If he defends, it's really bad. But he lets it go. At least there's that. We'll get rid of that. About VV. We have to let him have the on plays. We might have to let him have the on plays, but then he can do Nika and it's over. No, we can't. It sucks. This really sucks. Next time we got to go for game no matter what. He can't just attack big into teach because of VV. Yeah, this is really bad. So if he has Jambe, right? We can't play around everything. We just got to take this one. No trigger. He has a 10 cost Russia or Jambe. It's just over. No Russia one time. It's Dragon, right? It's got to be Dragon. Luffy. Well, he's definitely got Gum Giant. There's not much hope here. I fear. We can trash this. Get rid of Lafitte. We can stall again. I don't hate it. Yeah, we can stall one more turn. Yeah, we stall one more turn. That's all we got. 12 here. Get rid of that. I guess we don't necessarily get rid of it because of Gum Giant, right? Yeah, if he can save it, we're in the drink. Yeah, if he can save it, the game's over. But it is what it is. We got to get rid of one of these. I guess I could have left this up, but that feels really bad. That does feel really bad. And he's still going to have these Gum Giants next turn. It's like not getting us anywhere. Usohachi, trash. He's got to have the second Gum Giant, presumably. Yep, there we go. Double Gum Giant's brutal. Ditches the Nugate. Yeah, I hate to see it. Yeah, we could never win now. We'll just concede. GG's to our opponent. He drew pretty good. Being a 6k leader really made it tricky. Let me know where I went wrong. Let me know what I could have done better in this one. So, if you've enjoyed that video on Blackbeard and you can forgive my misplays, please drop me a sub. We will have more Blackbeard content tomorrow, most likely. If you don't want to see Blackbeard, leave it in the comments, but you're probably not here if you don't want to see him. If you do want to see Blackbeard, let me know in the comments. Comment Blackbeard if you want to see more Blackbeard. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.